back with Midcap Masala, and time now to get into conversation with the management of Aequs. We have the chairman and CEO of the company joining us on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out, Mr. Maligari. So that's Mr. Arvind S. Maligari that we're in conversation with. Sir, talk to us about this latest investment that we're hearing. 10 crore rupees invested in a joint venture to explore the manufacturing of UAVs or unmanned aerial vehicles, commonly also known as drones. Now, largely, traditionally, the company has always been into precision aerospace manufacturing. What's the rationale behind this foray into the entire UAV space, and what's looking attractive now?
If you really look at it, Aequs is a precision manufacturing company focused on aerospace and defense in that sector. We are mostly on the commercial aerospace side. On the defense side, we were very clear that we don't want to do a component manufacturing play, and we wanted to have a system level play. And with this opportunity, we are partnering with the Excel partners and Aequs Ventures together. We have formed this Ajna Aerospace, where we are going to be doing a UAV manufacturing. Predominantly, it's a partnership where we will bring in technology through the technology transfer. We'll be addressing India defense requirements of across the board. Various requirements are there on the UAVs, and we will be supporting for that. That's the primary objective, to be part of the India defense strategy and opportunity to be there. And we have partnership with the German and Israeli and Ukrainian ventures we are working on. And for technology transfer to be completely domestically able to manufacture this 100% India-based manufacturing. And Aequs will be an manufacturing operating partner in there. And that's the whole idea of doing this. And we believe this is a long-term play, and we'll be able to develop and deliver what is required for the defense requirements.
All right, good to know about it. Mr. Maligari, morning. This is Shrishti also joining in, but I believe that the four parties involved in this particular JV will collectively invest around 1,900 crores. If you can help us understand what's the share of Aequs is going to be, and what sort of an ROI can we expect from this investment?
I think there's some confusion. The 1,900 crore investment is a separate initiative. That's an aerospace engine component strategy, what we put together. A new facility, vertically integrated ecosystem that is coming in Paso. That's different than the Vegas defense to do that. Vegas defense and Excel and Aequs, which is forming Ajna. That investment is in the tune of somewhere around $20 million to start with between the three parties. And that's a smaller investment, but much larger investment is done on the another project which we announced. I think there's some confusion there. I think there are two different projects. One is for engine components where we are committing 1,900 crore. That is by Aequs and Aequs potential JV partners will be there to develop a whole engine ecosystem in Paso.
Your pardon. Sorry for the confusion there. Yes, I was talking about the 1,900 crores investment. That is one of the MOUs, I believe, that you have signed with Tamil Nadu. Why don't you tell us more about it? Because it's going to be a timeline of 10 years. So what sort of a ROI can we expect from this investment? What is the timeline of the investment as well? Because 1,900 crores is also quite substantial for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you really look at it, if you look at how we have evolved as an aerospace company in Belagavi, which is an aerospace park we have put together, predominantly focused on a vertically integrated, more focused on the aerostructure side of the business, which is basically fuselage and wing and some landing components and wheels we make. So it is more predominantly focused on the aerostructure side of it, and we built it through the JVs and partnerships. Today we can finish 100% in-country value added through this location and deliver it to our global customers in commercial aerospace. And what we are trying to do is what we did 15 years in Belagavi, on aerostructures. We are trying to do the similar thing on aero engine side of it, which is very little vertical integration has happened in the country. Very little capacity exists in the country. There is a huge need in a global commercial aerospace industry, global aero engine industry. If you really look at it if you look at aircraft when it's delivered, it goes with two engines And within the life of the aircraft, which is 30 years typically, you will end up changing the components of the engine many, many times. So there is an opportunity and the volumes are much higher on the engine side. And this strategy is around building a fully vertically integrated, all the way from material side to the completely finished components to the aero engine requirements for commercial aviation industry, and which can be also be leveraged towards the defense aviation industry, which is evolving in India, and we can support domestic requirements in the future also as the requirement come in. For example, AMCA aircraft is going to be coming in, and we can support the Indian component requirements for that also. So it's typically a long-term play. It's a 1,900 crore we committed over the 10-year period, and we have invested quite a bit of amount in Belagavi also to do the rest of this level.
Right. Mr. Meligiri, I just want to shift focus once again and draw the conversation towards the UAV segment that we were talking about. 10 crore investment initially. Talk to us if you are looking at ramping up investment. Are we going to be looking at more investment into the UAV side? And also, by when will the UAV segment start contributing to your revenue? Is it going to be a meaningful growth driver?
Yeah, I mean, look, initially all the investment is going to bring in the technology transfers, which agreements we have got into those, working on those. And once they come in, the manufacturing will start domestically. And we are talking about, it will start contributing to revenue starting FY28 onwards in our view. And it may even come to 27, but we think it's more than beyond 28, because typically some of these agreements with a contract signing with the defense will take time. And we already have proof of concept going and some of them have been, tested and everything within the government defense requirements. So it is a longer term play. Okay.
Okay. So sounding very optimistic over there. Mr. Meligiri, good luck for this new venture, and we hope to interact with you once again very soon. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, on that note, viewers, we're completely timed out on this edition of Midcap Masala. Just drawing your attention to the bottom of the screen, Nifty has breached 23,000. We're now at 22,980 thereabouts. Let's see what the rest of the day has in store for us. But this is the situation of the market about an hour and a half into the trading day. On that note, it's a goodbye from Shrishti, me and the team that put this show together. Thanks so much for tuning in. Buy Now Sell Now is up next.